Do ask.
Yo, so like, that is something I always wonder. Like, all right.
Let's get this started.
Oh.
So, no, I mean,
I want to know, like, all right, so is there a difference between a woman who is, like, quote unquote free, or like she a hoe?
I think a hoe is a term that y'all gave us.
What? Okay, I didn't want to say, don't say y'all, but yeah.
It's a term of patriarchy. Like it's.
It is though. It is though because there's no word. Like, there's no whole word for men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like...
And it's, so I definitely think that it's a term that y'all gave us. But I also think that it's a way that when, like, she's healthy. She's safe. She owns it. And then there's people that, and she's, like... mentally healthy. There's people that do it because their self-esteem is low or they got daddy issues. Like, they trying to fill some type of void. So I think it's how you go about it, too.
Yeah, okay.
That's talking about why she was stripping?
No,
like
what's the difference between somebody being sexually free and
yeah, because I guess, like, because I don't...
It's the
like,
mentality of, like, if I come in here, y'all all best friends, and I smash you, and then I smash, like...
That's a hoe.
That's
like, okay.
Like,
okay, this is Ricky.
I thought that shit out like it was the right answer in the class too, didn't I? Like, if I'm somebody and I smash this, oh, that's a hoe. That's a hoe. I know that one.
Why she can't just like sex? Why she gotta be a hoe?
But sex,
but
bro.
It gotta be some kind of rules to it. Like if I'm fucking you, I can't just hop on and go fuck your man. Like it gotta be some type of.
Yeah, how do you justify that?
If you not my girl, they ain't off her again.
That means she a hoe though. Like
right, but like
that's probably why that's not your girl. And I
would think if we have a sexual relationship and you smash, even if we not together, there's some type of rapport there. I would feel like there's some type of rapport. So I'm gonna feel away if you fuck one of my friends.
But the whole term is neutral, men and women.
No, I would think it's more for women. We call y'all hoes because.
Like I said, I was saying, like there's no word. It
don't hold the same weight.
Yeah, there's no word. There's no male
because
word.
Because y'all are already from, y'all are raised, it's okay. It's like boys will be boys type shit. Like y'all are supposed to.
I tend to, okay.
I don't look at it like
I'm not saying that all people feel that way.
Because I disagree with that, even though.
In general, it's not frowned upon for y'all to sleep around.
Yo, listen, I'm not going to be upset if... girl want to
same way, like you know how many.
I'm not gonna call you.
No, you ain't gotta be upset, but I mean, like, and you don't even have to call them.
If my friend, my shorty, my friend, my best friend, she wants to go around and she.
Hold on, no, but you don't gotta call her you ain't gotta call her a hoe in a malicious way, but that's some hoe shit. Like,
not really.
If we all boys and a chick smash all three of us. Knowing it, like
she wanted to see what it was about.
Well, now let me ask you this then: if that's the case. Would that be you'd be cool with like
right,
you wifing her up?
I'm not gonna wife her, no.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Because I don't.
Because
Listen, she could have slept with. Let's just get.
No, it ain't about how
I'm Ricky. Let's get. Come on, let's get. We can get to that. What's your name? Beard.
Beard. My name is Beard.
Man, dude,
fucking go ahead. Right. This is Ricky.
Let me go in this order.
Jessica.
Jay.
He's looking at you like that.
Beard.
Yo, he looks psycho right now. I was kind of scared. Like, damn.
But even if she was not a hoe and she was sexually free, is you wifing her?
Right.
Sexually free. It depends what sexually free. Like, I don't know what sexually frey really looks like.
If she doing what she doing.
She just. I mean, like, if she like him, she fucking him. That's what I do. So no, I'm not gonna be like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna be like, oh.
So my best friend on my.
But I'm saying as long as she ain't like smash all my homies. Like,
you don't know that.
I know that after we talking.
Okay.
It's tell you after.
I mean,
yeah, I'm saying. Your homies are going to tell you.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
So
if she smashed all my homies, I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't want that. And it's not even because I'm looking at her like she a hoe. It's just that I don't want to have a woman that my boys know intimately. You know what I'm saying? Because we all gonna be around each other. Cool. If they my boys.
That's cool. Scenario number 1. Since we rocking.
Okay.
Shorty A is she has fucked all three of us. Well, I mean 4 of us. Cause maybe there's a woman involved. Because we can't exclude this now, right? Because they're out here fucking women. Okay. So let's say there's 4 of us. 1 is a woman. the woman, the other woman who's fucked all of us, we don't know that she has sex. Like, you don't know this, right?
Y'all, but
No, hold on. We don't. Nobody knows.
Dumbass question. Go ahead.
No, you see her out in the club or whatever have you that night. She look good. She come on to you. She didn't say anything about it.
You ask it. See, that's totally like what you're saying is like, am I taking her home? Like okay, if I smash too, that's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you talking about wiping her up?
Duh, motherfucker. Where have you been?
It kind of flew off. I'm sorry.
Damn, like if I smash, it's like, oh, I didn't like. Not to mention, even if I did know, if she throwing it out there like that, I still might go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which one of my friends we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be one of my homeboys. I'm like, oh, I know you did some nasty shit, but nah, that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But like, it might be another one of my homeboys. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it anyway. But
okay, hold on. All right, so that's and that's.
But we just talking about sex though.
Yeah, sex.
But if you talking like relationship, no, it's again, especially if I know you know, one of my homeboys.
Oh, this is.
I know he had you doing all types of. I know, just like my man Will said, this Saudi bachelor party shit. Just, he had you doing some crazy shit.
Okay.
Some shit that
You said Saudi
yeah, like
No, okay. So
some
then,
shit that he didn't even want to talk
so
to your
ba-
ass the next day.
So
like,
basically, what you're saying is, all right, you're not gonna sex, right? All right. Well, what about if you don't know that she's had sex with all of us,
like I said,
and you see her out or whatever have you, you kick it with her, boom. Let's say we have a get together, and you bring her over to the crib. Everybody's there.
you already feeling her.
You already feeling her. Like
it's
you
a wrap.
already-
It's a wrap. We show up at the joint and like everybody cool. You
And
like,
your man-
oh, your man's like, yo, I know her. I'm like, oh, where? How you know? Oh man, we cool. I'll talk to you about it later. That right there, I already know. He gonna be like, yo, my man, I had her doing, man. Yo, you really feeling
Yo,
it?
what movie was
I mean,
that
she
where,
cool, but
Morris Chestnut,
she a freak.
dad was smashing
Hold on.
Gabrielle, what was it, Gabrielle?
Oh yeah. I forgot
What
the name of
movie
that
was
joint.
that?
Morris Chestnut
Yeah.
joint. Yeah.
What, two
yeah.
can play that game?
I don't think that was Two Can Play That.
Yes,
game.
it was.
That was with Vivica.
Oh no.
No,
that
but
was-
Gabrielle Union was in that one too.
Damn, she was in both of these damn.
Yeah,
That was when she was on her bag.
She
She
was
always
the
in
one
the-
that was trying to get at Morris.
She's
Chestnut.
notorious for the
How to-
movies.
What wasn't how to be a player?
They was together and they ended up being together at the end of the movie.
Yeah, he went back with her.
What
His
movie
dad
is
has.
that?
I think his
Where
dad.
she slept with his dad.
Yeah, his dad was
Yeah.
like the professor or some shit like that. She was
Yeah.
a student and they had fucked back in the day.
Yeah.
That depending on how much I'm feeling her, I might be able to get with that.
You could get over your
I might be able to
dad,
get
not
with
your
that. Cause he already listen. He already listen. He about to die
You can
soon.
get over your
but
dad.
you already-
No,
already-
her dad was a zaddy. Like, that wasn't a real dad.
Yo, listen, you already
Now that I
said.
think about it,
Yeah.
hold on, cause I got to think about my dad. Hell no. Hell no. Cause me and my dad had some conversations. I done been like, nigga, the fuck? Like, nah.
Yo, time out.
Yeah.
You already said last week that you were watching Son.
That's different. I'm not watching it like I'm being entertained.
I
by
know
it.
what I'm saying.
I'm critiquing. I'm like, yeah, son, that's what you're supposed to do. Now drop it off. Shit.
Oh,
You know?
God.
You know what I mean? I'll be sending them
That's
little
all.
pointers. Hey man, at about minute 32, right?
It's
You
not
should
even
throw the right leg up, give you a little more leverage on it. Like you say what? But yeah, like I mean,
I was like, he's like, I didn't know you do that. I was like, who said I didn't do it? He was like, I don't know. I just didn't think you did. I'm like, okay.
how does that make you feel when a man is like, because it's like,
Oh, thank you.
I don't think we know how to.
I be more surprised. I get more shocked when women don't think, because I be thinking that, like today when I was on there, she was like, Jessica, like, and she's my friend. Like, we've had other encounters, and I'm like,
What you mean other encounters?
like, we've been around each other.
Oh.
Like we're close. Like we share. Like we've been on vacation together. Like we share a best friend. So we've been around each other. So I'm like, this never came up in conversation before. Like,
Yeah.
so I be more shocked when like women are like,
Yeah.
then,
Surprised.
like dudes always want to hold whoever they deal with on like a pedestal. Like she ain't never did nothing before.
You know what?
Yo, I'm guilty of that.
I'm so guilty of that.
I am guilty.
No,
She ain't no freak
no,
like that.
she ain't.
And then
And
you
then
see her in action. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, like you see him in action, you like, oh, go, you better go. Yes. Afterwards, you like, she nasty as a motherfucker. can't believe. Damn. All of a sudden, after you bust that nut, you holy as a motherfucker. You like, ooh, she is. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. So, we talking about this situation, right, with females, males, sleeping around, and you don't want to mess with her because she done did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a Netflix special called Love is Blind. And I have to ask a question. You didn't watch it, right?
No.
Okay. But you heard about it.
I heard about it. I'm not going to watch it.
Okay. Let me tell y'all something about this.
I know Casa. I ain't even gotta ask.
Casa ain't watching.
Casa ain't watching that shit.
Have you watched it?
I watched it all in its entirety. First of
People
all,
was-
it is riveting.
Isn't it like a reality show?
Yes, but
Like
it
a
is
contest, kind of?
no contest. No
It's not-
contest.
It's kind of like the 90 Day Fiancé shit.
No, it ain't. Not even close.
Okay, Rick, go ahead.
So here's what happens. They go to these pods. First of all, they come to this secluded place, and they have a pod. Women pod, men pod. Then they have a room with rooms for the women.
Mm-hmm.
Same for the men. They're on a dating little excursion. So the pod that they go in, the women can go in another pod, men can go in another pod to meet some different men.
In person or online?
No, they can't see them. They can't even see them. It's like you stand in this room,
Yeah.
and Jessica in that room.
And they can go and they just hear the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a game show like that before, but go ahead.
Okay, so
That's jail.
It's like live, like it's online. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
go
what
into
they
a chat room or whatever. Like
Oh,
back
but-
in the day.
What's so riveting about
But
this?
well, the thing is that it's rules and stipulations. You have to propose.
My
To this
wife was
person.
watching
What?
This shit. This shit is fucking dumb as hell. The dude was talking about the chick wig and it was
No,
fucking at the pool.
yeah, but did you see that motherfucker? That wig was fucking
Alright,
tilted to the side.
what's so riveting about it? Like,
No,
like you brought it up because
because would you marry someone
Why
you
do
have
they
never seen?
What is their? Okay,
Rick,
wait.
don't you-
I'm
what
confused.
the fuck?
All right, so
How
you're
do-
right.
oh,
It's like a game show. They put a bunch of.
Right,
it's
but
really
how
like-
is it a requirement? Like you have to break.
Because people are going on there to find husbands and wives.
Okay.
And
So
talk
does
to a
everyone
person-
match up, or does people get eliminated and the last two have
no,
to get?
It's even. So
Okay.
you're talking to such and such person for a certain amount of time, and eventually, once you feel like you got a connection, through talking to this person, you propose to them. And the one of them was dumb. The dude proposed to the girl, and then she was like, "Well, before I answer you, I want to propose to you too." I was like, "The fuck? Just say yes and get the shit over with."
I'm not proposing to no man.
They don't even know what that each other look like.
what were we talking
They
about?
Well,
they
that's
took their
online.
phones off.
That's
They took their
Before-
phones away from them. They
before
couldn't look them up. They couldn't
Okay,
social
do
but
anything.
media?
wait a second. Before we were talking about Love is Blind, what were we talking about again?
we were talking about hoes, and it segued.
Yeah, 'cause I'm trying to figure out how to fuck
There's no connection. There's no connection.
It's not a connection. No,
He was
I
like,
was just going
speaking
with
of
this.
that, and then
Yeah.
I was just talking about. Go ahead. Anyways,
Yeah.
why are you gonna?
because
Either
usually
we all right. We off that.
Yeah.
Then we off it.
All right, because there was not a clear transition, and I'm trying to figure out how these two add up. Like, no, I
Was
would
there
never
hoes
marry
on
somebody
the Love
I've
is
never
Blind?
seen.
Yeah, it's hoes.
how do you know they were hoes?
Okay, so the one girl, lady Jessica, she had. I'm sorry. This shit was This chick. If you want to see the meme,
Everybody in the room did like a slight look. Like, it was this one lady on the show, Jessica. He was like,
Well, the one black dude was crazy. The one, because I seen like the first 15 minutes of the one episode.
I just got
It
it.
was crazy.
He just
Oh God! Pause it. Yo, delete.
yeah, this
Yo.
one lady on the show, Jessica. He's
Yo,
like, oh,
nah, y'all gonna see the memes, man. The memes of this lady they did. Her so dirty, but
Is
like.
that the one that's married to the black girl that's married to the white?
No,
girl?
no, they cool.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that couple. I
All right,
ain't
so
see
what
that.
happened?
All right.
How
My
you
bad.
get
I'm
to
trying to
the-
get to the shit. Okay,
Terrible at telling stories.
nigga, you cut me off, and then whatever. So Shorty Jessica she liked the one dude.
Yeah.
She 34. The other dude was 24. But then another dude, which is Barrett, who all the ladies like. He funny as hell. He cool, but they all like him. So he was going back and forth if he wanted to rock with Jessica. And Jessica was like, she wanted him. Like she was like, damn, that's the one.
Mhm.
He told her that he thought about proposing
Okay.
the next, that one day. And then he came back the next day and like cut it off.
Mhm.
But that day before, she told the 24-year-old she didn't know what she wanted.
Mhm.
And she was basically playing it because he was gonna be second fiddle to Barrett.
Right.
So they went to she wound up getting with him.
Fucking him?
No, getting with the young boy, 24-year-old, because Barrett canceled Jessica out.
Like
he
proposed.
proposed to the other lady.
So what is that? How does that make her a hoe?
I'm about to tell you.
How is she a hoe?
I'm about to tell you what.
Right.
I'm about to tell you what. They went to Cancun. They all went to wind up going. They take them once you
She
propose.
fucked Barrett in Cancun?
She wanted to. She was all over him, drunk as hell, just like drooling over Barrett. Like
wasn't he married to somebody?
Yeah.
They was engaged first.
But engaged. Yeah.
So he was there with his fiance, and they was all over each other.
She was just trying to get at him, like wanting him, and then it cut off. I ain't see that rest of it, but the memes on social media let me know further. Oh shit, she was gonna give him some if nobody was around.
I mean,
yeah.
But
so
if that's the case,
get back to her being a hoe.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
But wouldn't he?
Not
too?
Jessica, nigga.
What?
I didn't point at her, nigga. I just said.
Yeah. But wouldn't he be a hoe too?
I thought you was gonna bring up
the
gay dude who was.
Oh, I was gonna get to everybody.
Okay, wait.
A gay black.
Okay, wait.
That was talking about the chick with.
A chick who liked the dude before the proposals went out.
Mm-hmm.
Sees dude after the proposals went out. Tried to jump his bones, and she's a hoe.
Well,
she got somebody.
But it's also a game show. Like it's
not a game. Once you can't even go further after that.
It's definitely a game.
No, it's not. It's not a game. No, it's not.
Okay,
Listen, she can't leave that place with nobody. Like there were probably what would you say? 15 guys, 15 women. It was only like 7. It was only like 7 couples that actually did the proposal. So you can't even leave if you don't get proposed to. Or you don't propose, you don't never see the person.
Oh, okay. All right.
So she's a hoe.
So she had hoe-esque tendencies.
But and she was real into that wine. She was not, man. She was toe up. But anyways, the dude, the black
so what
dude.
would that make Barrett though?
Oh, I would say if he would have did it, he was a cheater.
That nigga's a hoe too.
Yo, for real, because you see, even he did it. Like, that's some chauvinistic shit. Because he was like, oh, yeah, she's definitely a hoe. Oh, well, he's a cheater. Like, those two things are not equal. Like,
well, they're both cheaters.
All right, man.
Either way, all right, so let's move on. So, the one guy, the black dude, was one black guy. He proposed to the young lady, Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond Wig. I know everybody's name. I'm deep in.
I just know
I'm episode 7.
Shit, shit happened.
So he said to the camera, he never tell her this, but he said to the camera, I don't know how she's gonna react to me liking women and men.
So he was bisexual?
Yeah. But he's like, nah, I found somebody, a woman. I just want to be married to a woman, but I want to tell her. I don't want her to find out about my past through other people.
I want to tell her that I had some dicks in my ass before.
This thing go to Cancun.
So when she started talking about that freaky shit, and
I'm
I'm not surprised at all. I
She
just want to
might
let
peg
her
him,
know.
and then he get the best of both worlds.
Nasty motherfucker.
Yo, they by the pool. Shorty sitting down, and I guess he told her already the night before. So they sitting by the pool, and she just was like, yo, I'm just trying to figure out, this is a lot for me. And she said something that went left. So, like, he said, bitch, you need to do something with that damn wig that keeps sliding up like that. And then she's like, what you come here, bitch, and flipped the drink and ran off.
Uh-huh.
She crying, got the damn, did you see that part? Where the lashes were sticking to the table?
No!
You know, on national TV or Netflix, the eyelashes, she crying so bad that it was stuck to the damn table. So she lifted up and they showed us.
Oh my God.
Crying, bro.
Oh
And it's a riot. But yo, I mean, me personally, I ain't had nothing to do. I just wanted to watch the show. It was real good. The last one, the last episode I left off, one of the couples didn't make it. Like, she said she wanted to marry him. You know, she said, I do. The dude said no.
What's the actual expectancy of these relationships if you meet like that?
Ain't nothing.
Yeah, like exactly. So it's like you like they ain't end up together. Like, they
No, I mean like they wind up going and saying they vow like they're about to get married.
Do any of those relate? Have any of those relate? Like Bachelor, have any of them ever really lasted?
I don't think so. Not that I keep up with that shit.
I just thought it was kind of like from they took away their phones. It was a process, you know what I mean? I think it was like a total of 39 days that they,
Hasn't this
you
been
know.
done before?
I don't even know.
I feel like the concept is just like.
Well, Netflix is trying to create content, so they gotta pay other people for their shit.
Yeah, they just tossing shit out there too.
Yo, they
However,
tossed that.
did y'all
motherfucker.
watch that? The other, I guess that what is it? Spencer Confidential.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
I
What's
like
that? Spencer Company.
It's with Mark Wahlberg.
Movie.
That was a cold. That was a cold word. Like, yeah.
I watched it yesterday.
Mark Wahlberg is what I want to look like when I'm 50. That motherfucker old as shit. His body is crazy. It's like together.
You got nothing to do but work out.
Yeah, I know. I guess
Money
I should be dumb rich first, right?
You could be dumb rich and look like Adam Sandler, so it is still what you do with yourself.
But Adam Sandler is funny as fuck. He funny as fuck. It's like you get a pass when you funny as shit.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. You can say whatever.
You say whatever you. It's just.
Yeah, I mean,
He just don't.
Bernie Mac.
Adam
Just,
Sandler.
Yeah, Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
yo, I don't know. There's some good shows on Netflix. I don't know if I watched something else.
Have you
No,
seen
that
that
was
for life? I know that's not on Netflix, but what is
Nah.
it on?
I seen the first couple.
Is it good?
Fox.
Fox.
For like, oh, nice. I gotta
It's
watch
50
it.
Cent show.
Oh, I still haven't watched it yet. It's too much shit to watch.
Y'all still ain't watch. What was her name? I talked about last week. Nina.
I did watch that over the weekend.
Yeah, you like that?
It was good.
I need to see
I didn't like how it ended.
Oh, that's the
Like, it
chick
ended
with
real
the
weird.
joint with
I
comment.
didn't
in
like
it.
how it ended, but
That's the one.
it was okay.
Yeah.
It's called Nina?
It's
All
called
About Nina.
All About Nina or something.
So it's
about
on it's on
Nina.
Netflix.
Yeah.
You said she was getting her freak on in that joint, huh?
She was.
I might check it out.
But anybody do? I found.
It was only one scene. Like, she talks about getting her freak on. Like, she talks about, but it was like one scene with her and Common. And I was like, meh.
Not like she's gotta have it.
I couldn't get into that show.
Like I think the first season was better than the
I
second.
could like I like poetry, but I just could not get into the rhyming constantly, like throughout the whole thing.
Mhm.
I couldn't get into it.
It's like
Hip opera?
Kinda. It's like a spoken word, but throughout the whole, like the whole dialogue is like that, and I couldn't get into it.
Do y'all ever like scroll through like Netflix or like whatever y'all be watching and just come upon some like
you
shit?
spent 45 minutes
No, I mean,
scrolling through Netflix. No, like, this is a movie on Netflix. It's called Nymphomaniac. Nymphomaniac, yeah. Yeah, it's about.
Is it a documentary or is it?
No, it's a movie. This chick, like, she discovered sex like a little early, and that's pretty much
what's early?
like she was like,
I'll say like 8,
nah, like she was in her teens. She was like,
13.
yeah, some
That's
shit
not
like that.
early. That's
That's
not
not
average.
virginity at 13.
That's early as fuck. You know what I mean? But all right, anyway, so all right, so the whole movie is pretty much just her being in situations where she just getting fucked, dude.
Just getting fucked.
Like she went to like the dude. She liked her first, like she just liked him
That
because
kind of sounds like the Black Snake Moan.
I never seen that movie though, but maybe.
Weird.
But like she,
Yeah.
her first sexual experience, like she liked the dude just because he rode a motorcycle, and she just walked over.
What?
Yeah, she showed up at his house while he's working on his
Her
motorcycle.
very first, how she lost
Very
her
first,
virginity.
and she's like, yeah, she's like, yo, would you like to have sex with me? And dude was like, yeah, sure. So like, they just walk in the room, and like, there's nothing romantic or intimate about it. He just like throws her on the bed and just pounds her out for 90 seconds, if that. Like, I'm being generous. And then that was it.
And you sat through this whole movie?
No.
Oh.
No. Enough enough
To
that I
know
knew
what was
like
going on.
this is gonna happen the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like dude, and it's like they show like way more than you would think. Like it's almost
Porn.
well, it's porn. Like 'cause
Well,
they
yeah.
actually
Black Snake Moan, I don't think
they show her
showed it.
sucking
It was
dick.
more like they showed some of it, but it was more to
Yeah, it
like
wasn't
talk
as
about it,
graphic.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, like they show her like getting smashed from behind. Like they show it. Like I was like, dude, this is enough.
No, I don't think I want to watch that.
Nah, I came across Marlon Ever seen Marlon show?
Layla been watching
That's
that.
where I got Mickey Ficky from.
Yo, dude. Marlon show was funny as hell. Man.
Layla was.
Y'all
Layla
gotta
was
watch
watching
that. It's unexpectedly funny. It's not like something you like. You
I
sit
don't
there
really
and
like
you just
the Wayne brothers.
no, but he funny.
Marlon the show.
I watched it with her, but I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't really.
You don't really like it? You gotta give it a try. You gotta give it a couple. You gotta
Other
give it like
than
three.
what's the one that did My Wife and Kids? He's the only funny one. To
Damon,
me.
yes.
Yeah, he's
Damon
the
is
only
funny.
one to me.
Nah, man. Marlon had he got it.
Is that the one that came here to Helium? I think Damon came here when we went.
They said he won't do stand up.
Marlon.
He refused.
Was that Marlon?
Maybe
that came here?
Damon Jr. might have came. Damon Jr.
It was the Wayans that came here. I thought it wasn't
Some
Marlon.
young
Was
nigga
it?
motherfuckers.
Yeah, so that's a clan. That's not a family. Wayne's clan.
But he's the only funny one to me.
I get it. I like it.
Like people love white chicks. I don't. It's like
Nah, yeah, I ain't
I've
fuck with that
never
either.
I
liked
thought
that show.
it was funny at the time. It ain't like, but I wasn't reaching for it back then. I still wouldn't.
Yeah,
know.
That's when everybody was doing that big mama want to dress up type
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that shit got old real quick.
They did.
That's why I don't like Tyler Perry movies.
Yo, so today
I like his. I don't like Madea movies. His other movies I like The Family That Prays.
That was his only good movie to me.
What? The Family That Prays?
Yeah.
No, he had other.
Daddy's
The one
Girl
where
joint?
Daddy's Girl.
That
I really
shit
like
No.
the one where the girl got AIDS.
No.
Temptation. I like Temptation. Ain't that?
Oh,
his?
Temptation. Yeah,
Yeah,
when she
yeah.
fucked, she cheated on her dude,
And,
then
Acrimony
yeah,
is
that's what you
his.
get. Huh?
Acrimony is his, isn't it?
Acrimony is his.
That's a
Yeah,
good
that
one.
was okay. So we got 3 good movies.
We talked about that.
Out of 80.
That was episode 2.
1,000.
Yo, we had
I
an
still
episode.
never watched that.
You
But
still
like
never watched
Diary
this
of a
on?
Mad Black Woman and like Daddy's Girl. It was
No,
like
hell no.
Man, Daddy Girls was that.
it was
And you
okay.
remember when that motherfucker played Alex Cross?
No.
I didn't see that.
terrible.
I didn't see
Yo,
that.
that motherfucker said the word maggot like 100 times in that movie.
I
It's
just
like,
want
I
to
can't take you
understand, does he
seriously.
purposely get bad wigs? Like, I think at this point it's like it's
On
a
purpose,
part of
that's his
his,
thing?
yeah, it's like a part of his
That's his niche.
trademark because you have all this money. And even if you've bought someone out of the street, like there's so much good up and coming talent, but you still have your wigs look like that. Like you're doing it on
Why
purpose
does
at
he
this
even
point.
Why is he
I don't
still
know.
playing Medea?
Not even Medea, but
He
like
might have had to do that
even
shit.
in The Family That Prays, the wig that he had on The Family That Prays,
That's what
he was a
I'm saying.
construction
Why don't
worker,
you just
right?
cut your hair
And
somewhere?
Alex
Why
Cross's
you
hair
wearing
was
wigs?
fucked up. Like why?
Yeah, that shit like a muffin top. It was wrong. Today's March 9th.
The
My
greatest
birthday's in
rapper of all
2 days.
time died on March 9th.
My
That's
birthday's
nice.
in 2 days. I'll be forgetting about baby because I'll be overshadowing it with my own birthday.
Favorite Biggie song.
Ooh. What's beef?
Yeah, that shit's hard. But I don't think a lot of people know about, like, you know, like, the casual fan is not gonna know what's beef.
That shit. That was my shit. I was actually, I loved when they sampled it for Meek Mill joint.
Yeah.
I love that joint. Yeah, I gotta say that's probably my favorite Biggie song.
What about you, cousin?
The whole Ready to Die album. I don't have just one favorite song.
So you was what, 12? When that came out?
Yeah, but that's not when I heard it. I didn't hear it probably till I was like 15. What did you say?
Yeah, I stumbled upon Ready to Die on some listening to, like, remember Craig Mack
Yeah.
and like the flavor in your ear,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think Big wasn't on the original at first. He was
on a remix. Yeah.
and I stumbled upon the Ready to Die in my stepdad Chad's is a Camaro or whatever. Like he had, like, you know, I remember the cassette tapes and you got the old little. You buy the whole joint, it's like 12 on each side,
Yeah.
and I grabbed the tape and I seen like, dang, Biggie, like remix, you know what I mean? So I throw it in there and like it's the song, but then it's the album, his album. And I'm listening to it like, oh, this joint is. I don't know what I'm listening to really. So But I remember that was my first moment being introduced to Biggie, stumbling upon it, and then I kept the tape. I know he was looking for that tape. Like, yo, this took my tape. That's how I came along.
I was really more of a Pac fan than a Biggie fan, anyway. Though.
Yeah, I mean, I was too, but I mean, to be first introduced to Biggie, you know, that was the way I got it. Stumbling, taking somebody else's shit, and here we go. I think probably my favorite verse or favorite song, I guess, is "Sky's the Limit." Like that joint is just it go off. You can put that on anything, you know. That was it. What's yours?
I'm more of a commercial Biggie fan, so
Hypnotized.
that and One More Chance. Like I can honestly say I probably never listened to a whole Biggie album.
Damn.
My mom ain't let me listen to rap, so me either.
My mama. Shout outs to the mamas. What's this month
my
is?
mom had damn near the whole Tupac catalog. Shit.
Yeah.
My dad is like
In there smoking weed like I don't know what the fuck that is.
She did that.
I got introduced to like hip hop and stuff later, cause like I wasn't one of those families that my dad he was the whitest black man you'll ever meet. So like we didn't even like clean to like soul music on Sundays. Like my dad listened to like B.B. King was probably the blackest thing that he ever listened to. He's like some
Jessica, I'm gonna throw on a little B.B. King while we clean the house.
So I was able to like.
He sure can play that guitar. That guitar.
I listened to stuff, bits and pieces when I was able to go to my friend's house.
Okay.
So.
Jessica, sneaking off listening to any of that jungle music.
Rest in peace to Big, man. And prayers for his family.
You good?
You good? It's my stomach rotted up in there.
I think it was just how he shifted in his chair.
Let's talk about deadbeat dads. What constitutes a deadbeat dad?
Not being around. So I
say not being around. Explain.
Okay, so I have 2 children by 2 different people, and I have polar opposite situations.
Mm-hmm.
My son's father is not around. He was around kind of in the beginning. He started having more. He had 2 kids before my son. So he had 3 kids in less than 1 year. My son being the 3rd.
Oh, damn.
And he had
Okay.
he had a son in 98 in like November, a daughter in March, and then my son was in May. And so
You said in 98.
My son was born in 99.
Oh, so I'm like 1998.
And so he had a son
I'm
in
17.
98.
No, I wasn't even that old. I was 15.
So was I. So
Oh.
This nigga was calculating
I
that
was
shit.
like, wait, that's because he said, yeah, he had a son in 98. I was like, no, he didn't. I'm like, 1998. I'm like, he was too young to have the kid.
Kids. Like he was around. He was around the whole hustling in Jamestown, Mayville era.
Okay.
So he got kids out there. So he kept having kids. Basically, his grandmother wanted him to get DNA tests on all the kids, and he just instead of getting DNA tests to proof, he just stopped claiming his kids. Like
No, he is savage.
so, the only kids that he claimed is he ended up marrying the very first baby mother. So they have like 6 kids all together now. They might not. I might be exaggerating, but
But it's a lot of
them and then his daughter that he had right before, because she looks exactly like him. You cannot deny her. He takes care of them. So he would be in and out of Tyler's life. And then one day he was supposed to come pick up Tyler to get his haircut, pick him up from my dad. He never showed up. We never heard from him again.
Like to this day.
To this day. Yeah.
I'm about to say, is he alive?
He's still alive because I still see his cousins and stuff. So he's still alive.
No, this is your son.
My son's father. And my son, he hasn't seen my son since he was 5. I think when my son was 7, My son was with one of my best friends picking up her son from school, and he was there picking up one of his kids and walked right past my son and like didn't speak.
Now that's deadbeat.
Like a motherfucker.
So and like still has he found out that who his sister was, the one that's 2 months older than him, and the mother don't want them to have her daughter to have nothing to do with Tyler because she's under the impression that that's not his brother, even though we got a birth certificate, all of that. So that's deadbeat.
Yeah, that's a deadbeat.
My daughter, even though we disagree, we not together. Like I can call, like, come get Layla, he'll get her. Like, even we have like supposed to have like separate weekends or whatever, but like this weekend he was sick, and I was like, okay, she can stay home. Like this next weekend is my birthday weekend. It's supposed to be technically my weekend. He gonna get her. Like we just we just have a
y'all just not
now.
Together, but he's a good dad.
Yeah, he's a good dad. Like he'll do whatever. If he don't got it, he gonna figure out a way to get it. Like,
all right, so let me ask you this, because this is just from what I see. Like, I don't have any kids, but like, you know, obviously a lot of people, I know a lot of people that do. I see a lot, or the thing that I see a lot that I'm very curious about is why so many times when a man is a good dad, like the women like punish the shit out of them. And like they want to take them to court for child support, and they want to do all these things, like these vindictive things to the good dad. And then when there's a motherfucker that's like, you know,
but
he's a deadbeat.
You're basing it off.
I'm just saying, this is what I see. The deadbeat, they don't sweat like that. They like
no, but you're also basing it off different women. Like you're not. It's not this one woman has 3 different baby daddies, and she's only targeting the bad one. They're different women. So there are some deadbeats that are on, and they just don't have shit to give to the system anyways, so they're not getting anything out of it. And then there are other women that are vindictive. But also, what you see on social media and this good dad is not really a good dad.
No, I'm talking about not social media. I'm talking about what I see personally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know friends that it's like, yo, dude, she taking me to court for
and
more money.
been,
she doing this and she doing this. It's like, damn, I come get my son. I come get my. Like,
it is. This. I mean, and it unfortunately it's sad because I see it on both ends. Like my dad was on child support and he was a good dad. Like, and he did 10 years in prison and came out still behind. My sister's is 25 and 26 years old, and he's still paying child support because that 10 years that he was gone, she never took him off child support. So he get out and he paying child support out of his Social Security checks.
Then it's like, yo, boys get raises, and it's like the woman go downtown and want to increase it. You like, dude.
Or if they get married, they get money out the wife. Like
it's wild.
Me personally, I did when. After me and Layla father stopped talking, he went through his thing where he was like trying to be vindictive, like I'll get her when I get her, or you'll get money when you get money. And he wasn't being consistent enough for me, so I was like, I kept telling him like I'm going to have to take you for child support. Like you can't just piece me off here and there. Like I need it consistently. She's going to school consistently. She's getting clothes consistently. She's in these extracurriculars consistently. You gonna have to give me consistent money. He wouldn't do it. And so I ended up taking him, but I feel like that, like, it got real bad after that. As far as, like, the energy between us, we was always fighting. It affected Layla. Like, she started declining in school.
Right. So,
we had missed a court date because of something. And I was supposed to get, like, $150 more. And I skipped it. So I was like, okay, well, at least I'll just get the couple hundred I'm doing. Well, they canceled the whole thing. Like, so I stopped getting anything. And I just never went back because I'm like, if you don't do nothing, I'm still gonna have to take care of her, just like I did with Tyler. Like, so whatever you give me at this point is just gonna have to be extra and then once he seen that I wasn't like fuck with him no more, then he got back on being consistent, and we haven't had an issue ever since.
Right.
So going to your thing of women who seem to just for whatever reason give the good guys shit. Let's not even say good guys, because maybe there is what you say inconsistency.
It's not even an inconsistency, but it's hard to explain. There are some very vindictive women, but there's also perception. she has a standard of what she sees for her child and how she wants her child supported. And no matter whether you think that is good and people that are in your circle think it's good, it's not good enough for her.
Well,
So
yeah,
you're
okay,
gonna
but I see what you're saying though. But that to me, I wouldn't say that dude is necessarily a good dad, because what you talking about, the guy that does like the bare minimum.
Not really even the bare
Yeah.
minimum. He might be giving her $200-$300 a month.
But I think
and
it's
she
more than
used
that
to-
though. It's like I'm talking about like not just giving money, but like he is consistently there for his child. Like
Right.
the child, you know what I'm saying, is in football. He taking them to football practice. He's
Right.
doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying. I know even firemen, for example, like we have a very convenient schedule for a man that has children. So like we get off 5 days straight. I know a guy right now who like when he's off, he has his kids. So he actually got his kids more than his mama does.
The system is built against y'all, but not really, because I feel like enough men. It's built to be against y'all, but there are ways that y'all can combat it. And
How?
I feel like enough men don't use the system or bend the system to their needs. Like y'all supposed to keep y'all receipts, keep your text messages. Like y'all can go into the courtroom with all the information, and because if you get child support and she getting $200 a month, but you a good dad, so you gonna still give extra. They don't give a fuck about that extra.
I know.
Like they don't. Okay, that's just a gift.
Mm-hmm.
So in order, you either have to say, no, you wanted child support. That's all you're getting. Like I understand that it's fucked up for the child, but eventually she's gonna be like, you could be like, I'm gonna give you $700 out of and no child support, or you could take that little funky $200 that they gonna give you, and that's all you make it work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come get them, but you're gonna have to pay for football out of that child support. And a lot of dads feel like they won't do that because the kid will suffer, and they will.
But
But
guess
y'all
what?
have to.
Those are the good dads.
Right,
'Cause
but
they
y'all,
like, you know
right,
what I mean?
right, and you feel stuck. But and this is me as a mother saying that's kind of what y'all have to do
But here's the
to
thing.
put them in a pinch to get y'all off of child support.
Because here's the thing. You got,
Because I've seen men go in there with all the receipts, all the proof, and the judge is like, nope. Like y'all kind of have to force their hand. Like this. If you want a
When you
schedule,
do that-
I'm only seeing my child on the schedule. If you want money, and then they'll see like, okay.
And that's
But
so fucked up.
that's
'Cause
bad.
why do I gotta do that to my kid?
That's
Because
bad.
you want shit.
It's bad. It's bad because you putting the kid in a position. You putting yourself in a position for the other parent to say,
But I feel
you
like
a deadbeat
I
anyway,
also feel
and
like-
tell friends, oh, this nigga only get him on the days
But
that I say
also
that
feel
the
like
court say he can get
those
him.
situations
You know what I mean? Like,
are not as prominent as people are like make it out to be. Like a lot of the men that are like, oh, I'm a good dad, they social media good dads, or they
No, I agree with you on that.
like,
I
or
agree with you on that.
they're good dads like. Oh, it's a party. I'm gonna take her to every party so that my friends can see that I
But
got
at the
them.
same time, but to me, like those that's not who I'm talking about.
Right.
right.
Those motherfuckers are still deadbeats. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the dudes that's not they ain't doing this shit for show. Like they really involved. You know what I mean? Like, and I gotta.
it is
and
some
I don't want to be
vindictive
like
women out
I gotta
there.
argue with you about seeing my kid, and I'm doing this shit consistently.
You know the thing is,
Yeah, I mean, like-
some women seem to do is they seem to put the child in between the dad.
There
Yeah.
are vindictive women. My thing is use the system to your like bend it. Like, okay, you wanted to take him for child support, that's all you're gonna get. And hopefully, like I've seen that happen, and the mom was like just fell back. It wasn't enough for her. She knew that he was capable of giving more. He put her in a pinch. She was like, all right. I've seen that happen.
You see, but those is women with a little bit of sense. Like they got emotional, then they came off that shit, and like common sense kicked in.
But they're also
you
like,
got
don't,
other ones that
you
got
you-
button. It don't work.
I tell Ty all the time, wrap your shit up. Do not, like, this is how it is. Even if you, like, marriage is probably the closest to the safest bet because you can be with, y'all can still get divorced and she could be vindictive afterwards, but
She
if
could
you
be the
not
one
married-
that was one to
if you're
divorce.
not getting, stop just having kids with whoever because you have 4 different baby mothers. All 4 of them different baby mothers get a chip in your check.
Well, I ain't got no kids, but I mean, like,
I got 4.
but I mean, like, I hear you though, because it do like motherfuckers be out here donating dick. You know what I'm saying? And
You
you
time
My
out.
thing is like you can't.
You
Y'all
get that
know how the
motherfucking-
system is.
you get that baby receipt, motherfucker.
Like y'all know how the system is.
But you know what? Hold on,
And y'all
Jess.
still fuck wrong.
No,
like,
no, because this ain't even.
I mean,
This ain't. No, hold
I
on.
don't like
Let me
that.
get this point. Let me get this point up. For and this, I'm just gonna say for me, I got 4, and I was in a relationship with each one of them. Besides my son's mother, I was a kid. I felt like I was a kid at the time, and I wasn't ready. I wanted. I was a boy. I wanted him. Like, yo, that's my first one. But the 3 after that, I was in 6-year relationships, and engaged or married. I'm 40 and 20
I don't think
some
he was
days.
really supposed to answer that.
I don't think he was either.
Yeah, I don't think that was
But
the
what was I about to say?
where you got 6 long relationships and 3 kids from each of them. That's. I don't know. That just. I don't feel like the math is adding up.
No. He said he had 6-year relationship. You had one 6-year relationship or
No.
He had 6 years with all of them.
How many? Wait, how many
So-
mamas
so-
you got?
4.
So
So all 4 of your kids got different mamas.
That's
Well,
what I'm
you
saying.
kinda-
Like I feel like
at 19,
You
that's
might
not.
have been- you might
I
have
didn't
been
have a
too much.
relationship. I didn't have a relationship with my first son's mother. Like it just happened. We had a kid. It happened. After that, I had.
every 6 years you got in a relationship.
I ain't had a kid.
Okay, let me say it like this. I got in a relationship 2 years, and then we had a kid. It didn't work.
Yeah, and you stayed around for 4 more years.
No.
That's what you
Wait,
said.
so wait,
You said
so
it
all,
was
wait,
a
wait, so
relationship.
all 3, no, so in all 3 of these relationships after your firstborn were 6 years long. All 3.
No.
That's what you just said.
One
Yeah,
was
you did not
6.
explain that
One
shit
was
correct.
6. One was 5. I'm just giving the highest one. So it was 6, 5,
You
and
say
4.
serious relationships. Take the
So all
names
your-
out of it.
So all your okay, so you when you were in relationships
But my
for multiple
thing is,
years with all
did
your
all
baby
of them
mamas.
take you for child support?
Yeah.
And you didn't learn your
God
lesson
damn.
after the first one?
No.
Motherfucker ain't
I
read a
didn't- no.
book or nothing.
Let me stop.
He talked
They all
about
took
it.
me.
Write it down.
They all
Cliff notes.
They all took me,
God
but
damn.
I did what you said do. Yo, you this how you want to play? Because I'm giving you money and I'm here. I'm taking care of it. Okay. And then, oh, I ain't gonna take you no more. I'm taking you off. Oh, you know what? I see that you had the situation with your other one and you've been taking care of it. And I know you're a good dad. And taking so I only pay child support for one kid,
Okay.
like on paper, like on downtown.
Okay.
But everybody else, yo, I'm taking care of.
Right. So you bent it to your. That's what I'm saying. Y'all men are fully aware. Y'all talk about it all the time about how the system is rigged against y'all, but then y'all continue to have children.
Just say y'all continue to do dumb shit.
Right. Y'all continue to have.
I
these
don't.
kids.
I'm saying me. You can't say.
Well, okay,
I didn't.
like,
I didn't
listen,
continue
what
to
you
do
don't-
dumb
what
shit.
you
I
don't-
was.
yes,
I
you
was.
did.
I got.
Yes, you
talking
did.
about you though.
I know that, but I'm
Yes, you did.
saying for this
Yes, you
particular
did.
situation.
You did though.
No, I did not.
You did.
I got engaged with the intent of marrying these women.
You were engaged
3
with all
times.
of them.
Yeah.
3 times.
Got married on the 3rd time.
You know how emotional this is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, that was like, think about it. 3 different times. Like, you could have got married all 3 times. Like, you can't.
No, I couldn't. No, I wouldn't have because I learned my
But
lesson.
you were
after the
engaged
first
for
marriage.
3 times.
You were engaged.
That's a
No,
lot.
You didn't learn.
let me explain
You
something.
looking
So
for
you,
love like a motherfucker.
Okay, imagine you being on paper though for all 4. Would you have had the 4th kid if you were still paying child support
Yeah.
on paper with the first 2?
He would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you know
niggas
why?
don't learn
you know,
their
But you
lesson.
know
No,
why?
no,
I'm about to
no,
tell you.
no,
I'm about to
no,
tell you
no,
why
no.
niggas don't learn their lesson, right?
His pull-out game week.
Well, that's part of it.
And then y'all
But-
don't.
but wait a
y'all
minute,
don't
I'm not
have.
done.
I just
Let me
feel
tell
like
you.
y'all should have the education and the credentials to back up your dick.
We
Like,
do. I'm about
go
to tell
get
you
the
why.
Good job.
I'm
Don't
about
be
to
fucking
tell
working
you
at
why right
McDonald's
now.
with 4 baby mamas.
I'm about to tell you why right now.
well, that's them. I ain't worried
Yo,
about that.
listen.
I ain't got nothing. I am not at McDonald's,
Shut the
baby.
fuck up.
Go
I'm
ahead.
about to tell you why. And it's very simple. It's very simple. This is like knowledge from the heavens. I'm about to put y'all on game. When men get an erection, all the blood in our body goes to our dick. So when we say we not thinking straight, it's true. So it's not that we don't know. It's just that like the blood goes to the tip, and that thing like you know what I mean.
Then y'all can't blame. I just feel like
It's not our
yes,
fault.
the
It's
system is
nature.
rigged against y'all, but I don't feel bad
We were made
because
this way.
it's patriarchy everywhere except there, and y'all can. It's something that y'all can prevent.
Yo,
Man, say that to a man when he is fully erect. I don't talk about what you talking about.
Yeah, cause y'all have my baby. I'm like,
nah,
Niggas be saying that shit when they fucking.
nah, you know, it ain't even that. I don't know. I don't
She like,
you
yeah.
don't go in and saying have my baby. You more so going like,
no,
yo,
I've
look,
had,
you
I've
didn't
had
have to
niggas
say it,
in
Vic.
my
You
ear
put it in her.
say, I want you to have my baby, and bitch, like,
Well, I mean, well, check this out too. Part of that shit is your fault, cause y'all be saying shit. Motherfucker say that shit to you, and you like, "Yeah, my baby." You like, well, you ain't about to be like, "No, I'll pull it out." You like,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
Plan B in the morning. That's what I'm doing.
right? I got a fucking 3 years, nigga. I can't get pregnant. Shoot the club up if you want to. Like,
yo, listen. So Jessica is saying that it's the men's fault if they are consistent.
First of all, y'all having sex with women that y'all not having communication with, so y'all don't know what type of woman.
But if you're in a serious relationship,
and if you're in a serious relationship with her, you should be aware of how vindictive she can get.
Rick, that's a lot of serious relationship. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. But
You should be aware of the type of mother that she's gonna be, the type of woman that she's gonna be. Like,
yeah, man.
you should be aware of that.
But Rick is too emotional to be like. I don't.
The vindictiveness that shows up in them court papers showed itself in y'all relationship
That's true.
at some point.
But Rick is emotional.
It's a lot of niggas like that
Emotional
though.
people don't have. They're not good judge of characters most of the time.
Okay. I can't deny it.
You can't complain about a system being against you that you can keep yourself out of by pulling out, wearing a condom, educating yourself on the type of women that you're sleeping with. Like,
I got it. I think we got it. I ain't a deadbeat.
You gotta look for the signs of crazy.
Sometimes those signs.
I'm
don't
not having
come
no
up.
more kids, but my thing, I'm at the point now, like I said, that shit was stressful. Like, I didn't like the energy. Like, I don't like going downtown. I felt like a bum having to go down there because it's not just court. Not only do you have to go to the court, you now have to go to the I think where the welfare building is, and like go over there and like get it set in motion. I just felt dirty. Like, I just felt like it was beneath me. So like, if I get pregnant again, it better be the biggest come up ever. Like,
is there pardon the pun or?
because I'm not going downtown. Like,
I
I better come up.
downtown
I'm
shit.
getting married. He got his shit together. Like, he gonna take.
That going downtown shit is for the birds. That shit is nasty. That shit, it is. You go down there.
I just feel.
You go down there to the child support joint. You're like, yo, why the fuck y'all taking extra money out? Oh, because we had forgot to 2 months ago, so now you in the arrears. Nigga, I ain't never stopped working. You're like, damn, this is some nasty shit. Let me get the fuck up out of here.
I don't like it. I don't like the energy of it. Some women need it. Like, that's the only way that they're going to get shit taken care of, and to teach a lesson. Like, even if you got awarded $20, if he don't pay that $20, he eventually, when he files his taxes, she gonna get it. If he get married, she gonna get it. Or it's gonna fuck his shit up. It's gonna fuck up his license. It's gonna fuck up him getting a business license. It's gonna fuck up. But again, watch your dick. Watch where you putting your dick at. That is.
More little stuff.
I tell Tyler all the time.
Your
Why?
son
Yes.
is fucking?
My son is about to be 21.
Nigga, she said 15.
Where you been at? Like,
I ain't even put it together.
She
My son
said.
been fucking. I came home one day, it was a Magnum wrapper, and he told me, I was like, you was fucking in my house? He was like, that ain't mine, you must have had that.
Oh, yeah, savage. That's some shit I would have said. Oh, man, that must have been one of yours. You know what I mean?
Yo.
You too young to realize mom ain't going for that shit. Like,
I was like, nigga, I ain't had sex in 3 months. This is not mine.
he like, damn. I tried it.
Then I had to play him like, is you sure you can even fit a Magnum? Like, cause you your daddy's son, so like.
Oh! Bam, 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 bam.
you dirty. Yo.
He was
Yo,
like,
my mom hit me with that shit one time. I was a kid. She like, you fucking in my house?
Oh, he-
I'm like, where else am I gonna do it at? This is where I live.
when I
She
said
kicked you
that,
out.
I was
No,
like,
she didn't, but she
survived?
kind of had to laugh at that. Like, she was like,
he got me back. 'Cause I was
Okay,
like, can you
got
even
shot
fit
at
a Magnum?
the
He was
same
like,
time.
actually, they too tight. I was like, I ain't need to know that. Bye.
Has anybody followed the Megan Thee Stallion? I know we're moving on. Everybody.
That shit is so stupid.
Think it's a rollout for her album?
Yeah.
but that she ain't making no money or whatever.
The whole contract shit, period. Somebody posted the contract. That's legit.
Somebody said
Well,
that
who
it's
gives
a
a fuck?
standard contract for her just coming out, and all her like songs went like made the charts. Like it was
But, like,
standard. She
And it
just
was only for
didn't
one
like.
album.
Who really
and
cares,
she
though?
just didn't like.
All that shit she be talking, she should be alright. I can be fucked with. Alright, motherfucker. Well,
Did anybody
carry
listen to the
on.
album?
I did not. I'm not a big Megan Thee Stallion fan.
Yeah. You know what she reminded me of? Listen to the album Bun B. She's like a woman version of Bun B.
Don't say that because I like Bun B.
Yeah, I do too.
I get. No,
True,
I'm not. I get what you.
disrespect.
I get what you. No, I understand.
I don't know.
But
maybe
when you
'cause
listen
she's so
to it,
young.
You can get the feel. She's from Houston. You can get the feel, the energy. She talks like how if Bun B was, if Bun B was rapping like that, but just going with his pimp shit.
I can kind of see it. But
Like
You know
if
what I'm saying?
she's in
I still
the,
don't
if
like
she
hearing
if
it.
she comes on in the club or like somebody at a party, I can dance, but I can't just sit there and listen to a Megan Thee Stallion album.
It was decent.
I'd rather listen.
It was a
to
collection of
Jadakiss.
songs, but it was the. I ain't too happy about it. I thought it would be.
Jadakiss? I like
Oh.
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss was
I
alright.
ain't reaching for Jadakiss.
It was good. I like
Even
it.
though I definitely respect him as
And
a
I
rapper,
like
I'm just not
Janae
gonna do it.
Aiko's new album.
That shit too long.
You said who?
What's her name? Aiko?
She came out with something?
Look at this shit. Look at this goddamn track list. I am not getting through this.
How long is it?
20
Nope.
songs. And the shits is like 6 minutes long per song.
I don't want
God
to hear her
damn.
that bad.
I'm listening to it.
The standout song on there, besides all of the singles, obviously, right? For me was
BS.
Mm-hmm.
10K Hours with Nas.
Oh yeah, I heard
Got
that too.
Nas on it.
No,
Thank you. That's the only reason.
Right.
Hey, no, when you
What's
listen
the
to the
song
song-
about? What's it
Play that
about?
shit first.
What's it about?
being with her and wanting to be with her.
No, the fuck it's not.
her
It's
saying,
about
"I'm
her
missing her."
brother and him being gone for 10,000 hours, and she missed him.
But Nas didn't say that. He said something different. So I took it.
Oh, so that you just made that point. You ain't listen to shit she said. You
And he
listen to-
talk about Khalees, like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he missed that. No,
No, he don't.
He missed the milkshake.
No, he don't.
Yes,
He missed
He missed the
That
milkshake.
Y'all, I don't know. Y'all don't follow him, but that nigga hit a Ricky one last year, or the year before? He had a blackout on his page and just started going off on Khalees and wrote a whole
That
like
don't
saying
mean
that-
that he don't miss her.
Why you
No,
say
he was
did-
talking
hit
about it.
Ricky. That's some
Because
shit
I would
you-
do some shit like that
Cause
too.
you emotional.
Yeah.
That's some sucker shit. Dude.
Hey,
You
sometimes
do shit
don't
like
call that
that.
sucker shit.
You don't do no shit
Sometimes
like
you just
that.
get emotional, nigga.
Go
Shit.
nuts on somebody's Instagram page.
No, he went on his own page.
That's after she said something.
She took the. Never mind. We're not because we just talking about it. I ain't gonna go back to that. But anyways, I like that song. I like a couple other ones, but it was just too long. Anybody listen to
I think
Joel Santana?
No.
He got a song with there dissing Jim, not Jim Jones, Cameron.
He dissing Cam.
He don't even have no teeth.
Joel's not got no teeth.
Mm-mm.
What happened to him? He drugs? I know he been in
It's a hell
jail.
of a drug. Popping
Yeah,
pills
song
and shit.
album called Free Santana.
That what is it? What's the drink that they?
Syrup, sipping. Yeah.
That shit was good.
He ain't brush his teeth at night. That's
You
why.
drank that?
I was like 16. That shit was like grape Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that was that.
What is it? Cough syrup and soda? What is it? Or liquor and
I think you
cough
talking
syrup?
about lean.
Yeah, that's what he drank.
Who,
But
Joel's?
then Dipset had
Yeah.
an alcohol called Sizzurp in like the early 2000s. I
No,
used to
he
drink that
drank
shit.
lean.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
The late 1900s.
Last thing
Yo, it really is though.
before we get out of here, some sports. LeBron for MVP
No.
after this weekend's performance?
No. Are you a
He
LeBron
beat-
fan?
I like LeBron.
Are you a LeBron stan?
No.
All right.
No. What I am going to sit here and say is that, did you watch the game yesterday?
No.
They played-
I know,
Did you watch
I
the
know
game?
They won, but
I'm going to say that I think he should get MVP. If they continue to lead the West, and the West being the quote unquote dominant conference,
who should get it?
who should get it? LeBron should get it.
Anybody. That's just Anthony Davis.
You ain't got
Give it to Anthony.
to.
See, nah, we ain't even having a conversation. You gonna be real about it.
I think it's a chance. He definitely got a chance to get it.
So
I don't really care.
you don't
You know
watch
what I
it.
mean? No, I don't really care if he gets it or not. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't tell you like, oh my God, he deserves it so much.
What?
I don't know. I just seen
They
something.
shitting on drugs.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
But
Killer,
yeah,
killer season.
They have killer season on. What is he doing?
Sniff drugs and passed up.
son.
I'm sorry.
I know,
I shit every day before going to school.
I'm sorry. So
What?
What?
back to sports, please. Jesus Christ. Y'all not gonna give a take on it? Like you
I
really
don't know
just
anything
not.
about sports.
I haven't watched basketball.
Well, I don't really give a fuck
I
if
seen the
LeBron
All
wins it
Star
or
Weekend.
not.
That's the only basketball game I've literally
I
seen
didn't even-
this season.
So when do you start watching basketball? Because it's about to be March Madness for the NCAA tournament. You gonna watch that? College
Dude,
games?
that's when every
March Madness and playoffs.
every casual fan doesn't watch basketball. It's 82 games. Every casual fan is gonna watch until the playoffs. That's when the shit get exciting. in
I'm
the
saying
NBA.
niggas don't be playing. Everybody taking days off, resting.
Hold on, watch this.
Anybody watching?
So this is how I look at it. You can't have a debate with somebody about
I said
basketball.
casual
No,
fan.
hear me out. I'm about to. Just let me finish. People be having like these, like, oh, I don't watch the NFL until the playoffs or to the Super Bowl, or I don't watch, the basketball season until the playoffs. But you don't even know what's going on through this little soap opera.
You saying
To
that
have
to
a
say
debate.
what? You saying
To
that
have a
say what?
debate. To have to say that you can
What
really
are we
know what's
debating?
going on. Well, I'm trying to have a debate with you about whether LeBron.
Yeah, so
you
that
don't
statement
care.
did not apply, motherfucker. I said I don't care who wins the MVP.
And I said no just to talk shit.
I don't know nothing about sports.
I swear this is over. This is Ricky.
Can you focus?
Jessica.
Fuck LeBron. Jay.
Why do you don't like LeBron?
I do. I respect him as a basketball player, but I like him
his
better off the
nickname for the
court.
show is Fuck LeBron James.
Why don't you like LeBron?
What do you mean?
Why do you say
I
fuck
don't,
LeBron?
I don't have anything against
I
him.
want to debate somebody about
The
this.
dude, man, dude.
No.
All right,
This is Costco.
he ain't Jordan.
I never want to go there.
He ain't Jordan.
I want to
motherfucker.
talk. I think next week we should